What is good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben, and today we are taking a look at the all-new Storm Infinite Physix. Here are the numbers on me, here are the numbers on the ball, and here's how we laid it out. The Storm Infinite Physix is the fourth ball produced by SPI featuring this atomic core, and this time wrapped with the REX cover stock, which was most recently used on the Dark Code, as well as what will be utilized on the upcoming Night Road. According to Storm, REX is a combination of the R2S blend popularized by the IQ Tour and Hyroad, and the NEX blend, which was notably used on the Proton Physix. Also of note, the Infinite Physix is finished from the factory at a 4000 grit abralon, not the 4K fast finish that is replacing 1500 grit polished. I enjoyed the previous releases in the Physix line quite a bit. Having thrown the original Physix and the Astro Physix, I expected a ball that was going to have a long round transition due to the strength of the core similar to its predecessors. So I decided to drill the ball with a strong PSA, and boy, I was immediately excited by these results. As I normally do, I started on the right edge of my comfort zone on this fresh house shot and moved left a little bit every shot, and in doing that, I struck 11 of the first 12 shots, only leaving a 9-pin on the one miss. Expecting a slow move off the break point, I was stunned by how strong the Infinite Physix was down lane and how continuous it was through pins. In the presence of this much oil, it was like the strength of the cover and the core played off of each other perfectly. If I got the ball left, the cover was just strong enough to dig through the pattern and still pick up a good roll. If I missed right, the core allowed for a more stable motion instead of just standing up and going through the face. And with how good this piece looked on the outside part of the lane, I was blown away by how good it looked from deep inside as well. Don't get me wrong, the further left I went, the more over under the shape got, but that doesn't mean that the ball necessarily struggled. I knew I had to keep the ball a little further left, but because of the overall strength, if I missed it even more left, it was either going Brooklyn or going through the face. Another interesting that happened as I continued to throw the ball was the down lane motion did get a little less shot by shot. A part of that can definitely be contributed to the ball surface shining up, but a bigger factor was that the front part of the lane was just hooking a bunch without me seeing it after only throwing this ball. Once I adjusted to that upfront friction by throwing the ball a little bit more in the air with a little bit more tilt, the strong reaction came right back. So what does that mean for you? Well, as I have said and will continue to say with any top line asymmetric ball, you have to know what you're getting into. I threw this ball maybe 20 times before it to hook early on me, and if I wouldn't have seen it right, my ball reaction would have only gotten worse because of how strong this piece is front to back. But house bowlers who bowl on higher volume shots or aren't afraid to move left to maximize their miss room will absolutely love the Infinite Physix. What's more, I think bowlers with above average tilt might be able to bring just a Proton Physix and an Infinite Physix and maybe a spare ball and never stop striking during their leagues. Sport bowlers will definitely want to travel with this ball, but also be strategic in their use of it. This is not a benchmark ball, but on higher volume patterns of various lengths, the Infinite Physix may be very hard to beat, especially for those that can get it through the front part of the lane well. In short, the Storm Infinite Physix might be the fourth iteration of balls in this premier Physix line, but it may have jumped straight to the top of fan favorites compared to those that came before it, and you can pick this up today and much more at bowlersparadise.com. Be sure to use the discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. I do want to throw a big shout out to the guys over at Striking Edge Pro Shop for the layout and drilling of this ball, as well as to Dale's Weston Lanes for letting us film this video. Before you go, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more ball and product reviews. And remember, having the right ball in your hand, now that's a bowler's paradise. Peace.